I read a book called Click, Clack, Moo, Cows That Type. It's a book written by Doreen Cronin, and it's illustrated by Betsy Lewin. It's a pretty comical book. It would be good for kids in the first, second, or third grade. It's a book that has whole page pictures, and it uses watercolor for the pictures, and the pictures are spread out among 2 pages on some of the pages. There are 29 pages in this book. It is a Bill Martin Jr. Award. It is also a Caldecott Award book. The book is about cows and chickens that live on a farm, and Farmer Brown hears odd noises one day, and all of a sudden he sees a note typed up on a piece of paper, and it's cows asking for an electric blanket to keep them warm. And he thinks it's crazy, tells them no. So then they tell him on a note that he's not going to do it. So the cows tell him that they're not going to produce milk. So then the next day the chickens say that they're not going to produce eggs if they don't get electric blankets. So the next day Farmer Brown says that it's a farm, they need to produce eggs and milk. And they finally agree that they'll turn over their typewriter if they get electric blankets. So Farmer Brown concedes, and a little duck comes along and says, I'll give the note to Farmer Brown. So he does, and Farmer Brown says, that's fine, I'll give you your blankets tomorrow morning. The blankets come, and the typewriter never goes to Farmer Brown, but a note does, and it says, our pond is really boring and we want a diving board. And that's where the book ends. So it's a pretty cute book for first, second, third graders. They would understand the process of how you can't get everything that you want. You have to give a little and take a little at the same time. So it was a good book and a good story for children to read.